Hey guys, welcome back. All right, let me go through my Porsche checklist here, or the checklist as we shall now refer to it. Okay, get the big game going, get the sound on, check, have coffee, check. We are ready to go. We are back with some more RimWorld, where I will continue to push the surly bounds of genius into the realms of geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. Oh, Chibi. Maybe today's the day, Chibi. Maybe. Why is there a rat in here? What? Oh, right, we've got a monkey. Sorry, I forgot we bought a monkey. Crimson, welcome. Crimson, did you remember that we bought a monkey? For reasons that really can't adequately be explained, except we own a monkey now. So we've got a monkey and a lizard. The lizard will obviously sit at the right hand of the throne, and the monkey will sit at the left hand of the throne. Martin Sarincha, welcome. Yeah, that's probably the big news from last week. We bought a monkey. For, again, reasons that I can't adequately explain at this point. Em, welcome. Em, quick recap. This is a really quick recap. You're going to love this one. I got two things for you. One, we bought a monkey. Don't ask me to explain. It's complicated. Two, we have a demon disco ball. So we've captured a disco ball from another plane of existence, and its big power is making annoying music. So I figure it's just probably pumping out Donna Summer all night long. So that's basically a recap right there, Em. We bought a monkey, and we have a demonic disco ball. So I think you're all caught up at this point. The monkey is easier to deal with. I don't quite know what we're going to do with the demonic disco ball, but we're gonna make something happen. Zash is over here suppressing it. Which is very good. You don't want a lot of Donna Summer kicking around the place. You're going to want to keep that to a bare minimum. I often advocate for suppressing Donna Summer at all opportunities. And now Zash is going back to making a floor. It's very, very exciting. Apart from that, we're still just sitting on a dead, one-legged, 13-year-old drug-addicted girl in my freezer, waiting for her to, change that. Really, change that in some way. Expanded to monkey business. Aha! If I had another... Hang on. Martin. Spike Little Girl, welcome. Martin, you say that flippantly, I assume. You said that flippantly. But what gender is the monkey? Okay, that's a boy monkey. If I got a girl monkey, I could start a monkey farm. That's the fourth most exciting idea I've had today. Don't ask me to name the first three. Two of them actually had to do with monkeys, which was very weird. So if I had a girl monkey, what are the chances I'm going to pick up a girl monkey anytime in the near future? But I might, and then I could start a monkey farm. Just monkeys, just pumping out monkeys all day long. Hang on, coffee. There we go. I could just be pumping out monkeys like an assembly line, just stamping out monkeys one after the other. I did kind of want to think about a textile room. Where did I think... Oh, I've already started it. Never mind, I've already started that nonsense. Maybe. What did I think this is? Yeah, it's a tailoring bench. Never mind, I already did that. Can 100 gorillas beat Chuck Norris? Yes. Chuck Norris is very, very old. So I'm going to actually say a single gorilla could probably take out Chuck Norris. A single gorilla. Not even a big one. Like a teenage gorilla. I was a teenage gorilla. That should be a movie. It should be a movie starring me. That's a terrible idea. Let's never do that. But there should be a movie called I Was a Teenage Gorilla. And it could be all about this teenager who becomes a gorilla. I mean, it kind of writes itself, really. You don't really have to put a lot of thought into the script there. It's not so much a script as a pamphlet. What am I going to do with the demonic disco ball? The Nokia-sphere. It even sounds like a disco ball. It sounds electronic. The Nokia-sphere. I feel I should be able to go to Best Buy and get one of those. Actually, I might have one. I don't know. If I don't, my father-in-law probably does. He's a bit of a gadget guy. Was there a teenage gorilla movie already? I hope there was. If there was, then my plans for the evening have just shifted. Largely into watching I Was a Teenage Gorilla, basically. Okay, what do I need to do around here? Because I'm at my usual... Friday, what was I doing the last time I was here? I've tagged you guys for hunting. We're zoned properly. Yeah, everyone's in unrestricted. I've tagged you guys for hunting. Do I have any active quests going on right now that I need to know about? Distress signal we're not doing. Work sites, we'll get to them. We'll definitely get some murders going on. The hunt for the drug remembrance. I never do these. I never ever do these. I might do that. Watch for opportunities. I will indeed watch for opportunities. The Pact of Trebo keep hating us a little bit more every day. because we keep draining blood from one of their members. Speaking of which, Marcus, how are we doing on the prisoner front? You're our local vampire. Your resistance is down to 5.3. Wow. You're actually going to be on board pretty quickly. And Toblerone, how are you doing? You are on 6.5. Okay, and well, possibly due to the fact that we keep sucking blood out of you. That's probably why you're not as keen as Marcus to join us. And like, I'd like to join. I would. But you keep draining a pint of blood out of me and then feeding it to my prison cellmate here. Mo, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then we're working on a better bedroom for Riggs here because Riggs is all fussy. I'm a royal person. Why can't I have a nice bedroom? Oh, hang on. Mech cluster with a smoke spewer, you say? Yeah. Okay. A mech cluster has landed. There's a smoke spewer. Yeah. Okay, where? Oh, God, it's on the map. You're right. It's not far away. That's true. It is right next to... Oh, that's the distress signal. I don't want that. I just want to murder people. Well, now I'm going to have to deal with this. I'm going to have to deal with this fairly quickly. Actually, I say that. How bad is a smoke spewer? I mean, it's just going to be, you know, smoky around here for a while. Are we bionic anyone? No, because we don't know microelectronics yet. We're working on that sort of thing. That's the anomaly one. What's in Maine? We're working on the multi-analyzer, and the multi-analyzer will lead to bionics, and then everyone's getting bionic replacements whether they want them or not. Doesn't matter to me. Major break risk. Zash, what is your problem? Is it because your love life is a hot mess? What's your problem? Night owl and daytime. Well, go to bed. Okay, you did go to bed. You see? See how that worked? You want delicious for you. Okay, you want another flop hat. I will work on more flop hats, man. I don't know how many flop hats you guys need. You got berets made out of human skin. Okay, I gotta feel the flop hat is better. But I will make a couple of those. You're into flop hats. You're not into human leather berets. Okay, do I want to? It is very smoky out. They're not wrong. That's probably going to restrict my plant growth, and that means not enough drugs around the place. Okay, who could I say? I have slightly better combatants now. Like Buell, you're terrible, but you can shoot a gun. And Lon, you're also terrible, right? But you can technically shoot. How about Yar? Yar? What do you do around here? You're also terrible. Yeah, all of you are terrible at everything. Wow, we banged out those flop hats real quick. Zash, if you want to go get a flop hat, they're in stock now. Hang on, coffee. Yar is making drugs, which is cool. We need a lot of those. We use them and we want to sell them. I guess I've got to put a team together here and go deal with the smoke spewer who's McWhat's there. That's a little bit fussy. I don't really want to do that. Buell can't summon all the animals on the map, but can summon animals. I'm going to take these four. I mean, it is kind of just down the street, so this should go fairly quick. And what I'll do is I'll take a donkey or two, and we'll just grab a quick murder while we're out. I mean, we're going out anyway. We may as well just murder some people while we're in there. So let's send... No. Accept nothing. Cancel everything. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go to the smoke spewer. Thank you very much. We're going to send a caravan to that. Okay. How is this going to go down? So Buell is going, and then Murder Team Alpha, which is Marjo, Zash, and Riggs. And then the two... Where are my donkeys? Where are my corpse donkeys? 2 corpse donkeys. I won't bother with the monkey. We won't send the monkey along. I don't think we need the monkey coming. And then we want travel supplies, obviously. Okay, I mean, you're saying things. I feel we should have more packaged survival meals because we're going to be gone longer than the game thinks. So I'm going to take all of those. I'm going to take all the packaged survival meals. And then I'll take... Yeah, we're already taking the bedrolls. That's good. We're taking some herbal medicine. I got to get more medicine. I got to get... Speckle Girl, I'm just not feeling the monkey's effectiveness in combat, especially against robots. I mean, robot versus monkey. If it was a gorilla, that'd be different. That'd be different. But it's not. It's just a monkey. So I don't think a monkey is going to be a lot of help in this. Yeah, they do basically nothing. Which is odd, because a monkey is basically a 4-year-old. And 4-year-olds can do some things. Like, I'd rather take a 4-year-old to the fight. Because at least I could, like, hand the 4-year-old a rifle and point it in the right direction. and, you know, teach it how to pull the trigger. But no, no, no. Can't have a monkey. Nope, no monkeys for us. What is sitting out here? Why do we have a tough skin gland out here? Grumpy. Grumpy, before you go to bed, could you just haul that, please? Well, let's get that inside. That's a valuable piece of bionics there. Let's not have that just sort of sitting around the place, maybe. Maybe we'd like to take that inside, where it's not going to deteriorate. Buzzkill, welcome. Have we figured out how to juice the demon ball? Not yet. Not yet. We're just sitting on it. And, well, broadly ignoring it at this point and hoping that it doesn't do anything horrible. But right now, it's doing just fine, and we are studying it. I know 4-year-olds could do that. Probably a 3-year-old could do that. I mean, a really smart 3-year-old. I don't know if 3-year-olds are really smart. I don't know quite how children work. Okay, have you guys doing your thing? Oh, sorry, you're in pause mode. Forgive me, guys. Yeah, go off and... I don't know how this is going to go. I can't afford to get another settler killed. I'm going to have to put him in the freezer. We can't keep putting people in the freezer. It's just not going to work out. Also, I really need a hauling bot. How is that kind of working out here? Oh, I got a sweeper instead. That's fine. I'll make another one later. I'll make a murder bot. DD is perfect for the drug-addicted cannibal cult. Indeed. I think if you were a drug-addicted cannibal cult, your mascots would indeed be a lizard and a monkey. I mean, that's just drug-addicted all day. Okay, we're hauling... Where are we taking those? Oh, we're putting them over here. Okay, great, cool. Yeah, that's good. That'll perk up the bedroom a little bit. You're saying undignified. It's not going to be for long. We're going to put some things in there, and you're going to love it. I assure you. I promise you that you're going to absolutely love your bedroom at some point in time. No, just not today, really. What I should do is start redoing that room into another bedroom, because we're going to get Marcus or Toblerone fairly soon. So we may as well... We can't do coffins yet, right? No, I don't think we can, because we don't know how to... No, not a royal bed. That was a terrible idea. We don't know how to do that, so we won't bother with that. We will just do a regular bed there. And apparently we need some trees chopped down, too. If somebody could get on that... Grumpy, you love destroying nature. Oh, well, never mind. Well, there's plenty of wood down here. There's tons of wood down there. Okay, Riggs's caravan is out. I'm not optimistic about the whole Riggs's caravan thing. I'm also not optimistic about the team I'm leaving behind, because one of them's dead. I mean, at least temporarily. Ooh, bulk goods trader. Trade ship. Okay, can any of you people talk to anyone? Social of 4, that's not bad. Yar, also 4. Grumpy literally can't speak. Okay, Lon, you're in on this. Where did I put the space phone? Oh, it's up here. Somebody go call the space... No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call a giant robot. Call the transport company. They're much friendlier. Okay. That was almost very unfortunate. Alright. They've got a bunch of cats and some Yorkshire Terriers. Do you have a female monkey by any chance? Because I'd be okay if you did. I could see myself starting a monkey farm. I mean, I could start a Yorkshire Terrier farm. But nobody wants that. Absolutely nobody wants that. I don't know if they're very valuable in the open market, and we don't want to eat them. We want to eat people. All right, what do you have? You have... Okay, I have... No, you have insect meat. I don't want that. You don't have any human meat, do you? You haven't killed anyone recently. You're just hauling them around? No, probably not. Okay, let's start to get some stuff here. Actually, I'm pretty low on components, and I've got some money to spend. I've got a little bit of money to throw around here. So let's, I'm going to take all of your components. That's actually quite a bit of money. And I'm also going to take some neutro-ammi. Not a lot, but I'm going to take maybe 20 of those and see what I can make that up with. I could sell you a bunch of cloth. I've got tons of leather. Hey, guys, do you guys want human leather by any chance? Oh, you do? Oh, super. I'm going to sell you, like, almost all of it. I'm going to sell you, I don't know, 750 units of human leather. Cool, now I'm getting 1,000 back. Neat. I will take all of your medicine, definitely. I could... Okay, you'll sell me drugs. I don't need you to sell me drugs. I've got drugs. Got plenty of drugs. Why would I buy your drugs? That doesn't seem sensible at all. Fundamentals of miniguns. Multi-barrel weapons, that would be nice. Because that's one I don't usually favor. It'd be nice to just sort of passively do that. Dueling would be melee up, okay. Assembling, ooh, crafting up. Oh yeah, get that. I'll sell you some more human skin if I have to. You can buy that gas mask that was holding the door open, and that, and that. What else are you willing to buy here? Got a couple of awful capes. Okay, yeah, you can have that synth red button-down shirt. There you go. I just want to be in profitable territory here. So we'll sell off some of these. We can always make more clothing. There's no problem. I can always make clothing. Ooh, you have gold. Boy, I sure would like some of that. I sure would like some of gold. Any resurrection serum yet? No. We have been informed by reliable sources that you cannot purchase it. It can only come through a quest. So we're just waiting for the quest. At some point in time, usually the royals, I think, will say, here's a reward, and it's Resurrector Mech Serum, but you cannot purchase it, apparently. Okay, what else do I want to buy from them? I want to keep that jade sculpture. If I bought all of this, that's $674 to me. I can make that up with, first of all, this awful cape. There you go, there's a start. And then I'm just going to sell you some more human skin, I think, because I've got a lot of it. I have just an astronomical amount of human skin. I've killed many, many people. Just an astonishing number of murders. And then I've eaten people. So you can have like all of this and all of that. There we go. We're into profit. You can have this wolf skin, and you can have that heavy fur. I can always murder way more people later if I need to. You can have, actually, you can have some of that, but not all of it. I'm going to keep a little bit. There we go. 611 back to me. And I'm getting some medicine. I've got all, yeah, I got some things that I want here. I'm pretty comfortable with this. So go ahead and purchase that. All of that just shot down. Whoa, 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 hang on. All sorts of things just happened. All right, so we dealt with you. And you, come here. Let's see what's going on in here. Okay. They have turrets. However, we've done this before. We can kind of go in the back door here if we're clever. Where are we in relation to all of this? Okay, cool. Team, come up here. Like, not alerting them to literally anything, please. Come up here, and then come down here. Okay. And then come sort of over here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. See, they're, if I just take out this is going to be very complicated and wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. You're going to go, my God, here's Geniusosity in action. Deconstruct these three things. Okay, Marjo, you're going right to that. Cool. And Riggs, you'll have nothing else to... No, don't meditate. That's a terrible idea. Just prioritize deconstructing these things. Why don't we move a little slower, team? Okay, yeah, you go back up there, Riggs. Actually, Riggs, why don't you deconstruct... Oh, Marjo's in on it. Riggs, just stand tight then, okay? Just hang out right there. Okay, so Marjo's going to take down the door. And if we're very lucky, and I am because I'm a genius, hashtag Geniusosity, then we're just going to shoot this thing and walk away. That we're out. Like, we're leaving now. All we need to do is take down the smoke spewer. It didn't say anything about doing anything else around here. Okay, Marjo, you're back in action. Everybody sort of come up here in a nice tight circle. And by circle, I mean a shape of a Y. Okay, that's fun. Come over here. And actually, I'm just trying to get the right angle for them. No, Buell, that's terrible. Come up here. All right, you come here. And then you kind of... No, don't arrest Buell. He's done nothing to you recently. And then Riggs. No, don't arrest Zash. It's your husband. I know you don't like him that much, but seriously. Come over here. I think this should do the trick. So let's try this. Let's attack this and see, what their thoughts are about that. So shooty shoot. Okay, they're not waking up. They're like, oh my God, our machine is being destroyed. What is going on? No, they're cool. They're chill. They're fine. Okay, we're just going to sneak in the back door. We're not going to deal with any turrets. We're not doing anything but blowing this thing up. How is that, by the way? 52, 51, 50. Okay, it's probably going to blow up fairly soon. And we're going to want to back off from that, I imagine. Because, splody. So, where are we at? 19. Okay, keep shooting. And anytime now. And then we're going to back off and just walk away. We're just walking away at this point. We're out. Okay, we're not even going to fuss with these people. So, just get out of, like, their line of sight. It just makes me nervous to be there. So, out of here. No, I don't want to send a caravan. I want to... No. No, I want to reform the caravan. I want to reform. I don't want to... No, 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 no. No, no, no. Whatever you're doing is wrong. Stop being wrong. Okay. How do we... Do I have to take you off draft? I always forget that. Let's try that. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere at all. No, I don't want to send a caravan. No. No. None of that. I want you to leave. Why do I not have reform caravan? This is very distressing. It was a very noisy stealth mission, but it was very, very stealthy. You gots to admit, it was very, very stealthy. We're just going to hang out here until we figure out why things aren't happening. I have jumped to the location. I assure you, I am right there. So we're good, right? Like we can check out now, right? We can just leave, maybe. Let's try that one more time. No, I don't want to. Okay, come over here. Now come back to this. No. I don't want to send a caravan there. I want to leave. This is mildly weird. It's up and he's not reading. Hang on. Comes up in his chat. Y formation, Crusader Kings, things. Okay. I don't know quite which one you're referring to. Demon Balls, Y formation. I'm going to read Y formation again. Oh, move to the edge of the map. See, that's the one I needed, Martin. Okay, go over here. And we're good? Okay, and we're good. There we go, yay! No. I've got a new plan, team. I've got a new plan. We're going to go do some light murders while we're here. We're in the neighborhood, and we're just going to go and do some light murders while we're in the area. Okay, off we go. Right. And yes, we're back here. Ooh, this is done. But unfortunately... Wait, Lon, aren't you my mechanator? Yeah, you're my mechanator. Go unmech something. Or mech something up. I don't know. Go do that. That'll be fun. You'll love that kind of thing. And what are we working on here? We're still working on the subcore. Maybe you could get some of that done, Lon. Maybe you could get some of that done. Maybe you could actually do something around here. Okay. Move things along until we get to the murder party. I might bang out a few extra murders. You're just not going to have enough. Hey, Lon, you do your thing? Okay. So do that, and then finish working here, please. Get that subcore done. We've got a clean sweeper, which is good. We can get something tidied up around here. Definitely do auto repair, and just be in the home zone, please. You don't have to clean up the entire map. Okay, that'll be fine. And then I'll make this into a hauling bot. Lon, hang on, come back. Could you clean out the, extract the goo from here. Extract the toxic goo. And we're... Oh, you're putting it up there. Fantastic. And then let's get a lifter. Thank you. Lon, if you could just keep doing what I'm asking you to do, that would be... Where are you going? Oh, you're getting some steel. Okay, you're getting some steel. That's a perfectly appropriate thing for you to be doing. How are we doing? What? Oh, the logging sites. Oh, the murder party's already happening. Wow, things are just going fast and furious here. Fast and furious. There's cages. I'm so happy. They also have a turret. So, I wonder if there's a way I could get either the solar power or the battery down. Where are we? Okay, we're over there. So, I could take out the solar generator easily. But, it's still got a little bit of battery charge. Can I attack like a power I can't attack a power cable. It's not really where I want it. Okay, team, come over here. We're probably going to have to murder some people first. They're probably going to realize we're here, and they're going to be like, hey, wait a minute, we don't... Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, murder team, fall back. Fall back, murder team alpha. Murder team alpha, come way, way back here. Okay, if you've got a shot, take a shot. But don't, like, go wicked aggro on this, because there's a lot of these guys. Oh my god, we're going to bring home so much meat. 4 guys and cages is 1, 2... I see at least 4 cages there. Guys, you want to do any murders at all? Just you know, maybe some murders? You want to do that? How about we go down here? Oh, hang on, there they are. I found them. They're right here. Okay. So there we go. Now, let's start tossing some stuff around here. Let's burden you, because you're charging right at us. Okay, so burden. And then I'm gonna blind you, just because it satisfies me to do that. How about we focus, team? How about we focus on one or the other? Like maybe the guy who isn't burdened or blind. And then I want to use my shoot you off in another direction thing. There we go. That was fun. Everybody loved that. Let's do Riggs and Zash. Why don't you... I actually could just call in. I could just call in like a trooper squad right now. Just for some extra support. I think we're going to be okay. Let's just see how this kind of goes. It's not actually going well. It's really not going well. It could be going a lot better. Okay, the mech cluster went fine, and now this. Okay, they're only armed with melee, he says optimistically. How about we do our animal war cry? Is there anything local? There's like literally no animals on this map. There's not... Wait, is there not a single animal on this map? Not one. No animals. Okay, that part's a bust. Okay, we're not animal war crying at all. We will blind someone again. Let's blind this guy. Are we... Okay, Buell, just like melee attack him. Alright, and then the rest of you... Riggs, if you could melee attack him. If you can't shoot him, hit him with something. Marjo, you are a terrible shot, and I'm pretty sure you just hit Buell. This is going horrible. So, yeah. Kushel, have we not even hit you? We've bruised you. We've given you a tiny little bruise. Marjo, fire at Kushel here. And try to do it, like, quickly, if you could, because everything... Okay, this has gone horribly wrong. This has gone so horribly wrong right now. Zash. Ah, darn it, I need Riggs. Okay, I can't call... I should have called aid. Okay, Riggs, are you... could you kind of get up, Riggs? Right. We lost. Okay. This is unfortunate. They've all been captured. Okay. I'm going to cope with this. But Dave, how are you going to cope with this? Haven't the slightest idea. But I'm going to make this happen. We're certainly not leaving them there. Wait, the site is gone, though. How am I going to get them back? Yeah, no, Riggs is our royal, Portia. I'm familiar with that. I got to play RimWorld here. Okay. I will roll with this. Bad news, Yar, Lon, Grumpy, Yegor. Everyone's been captured. Okay. Well, now I'm just going to have to be a genius again, so we're going to have to reorganize some priorities here. So, wardening. Lon, you're on number 1 wardening right now, because I don't have anyone else to do it. You can handle some cooking, and you can do some other things around here. We'll still get some research done. Yar, you're on, like, max crafting right now. Could you also be a little more hip on construction? And, in fact, everyone's going to have to be a little more hip on construction. Cooking will be handled. Hunting, I have nothing. I got nothing at all. So you're going to have to do hunting. And so are you. What do you mean you won't do it? I'm going to tell you to do it. Don't argue with me, Yegor. No, this isn't ideal at all. That's no good. Now I'm going to have to completely rebuild my colony. With Toblerone and a vampire. Good thing I've still got Chibi. I should have called for aid. That would have been slightly smarter than what I just did. Okay. Regroup and reevaluate. That's what a genius does, and that's what we're doing here. Geniusosity. I have faced worse. Not as bad as the bug attack. That was horrible. But this, I can work with this. Guys, are you, like, sad about this? Oh, yeah, you're wicked bummed out about this. You are so bummed out about this. Yeah. That's, wait, hang on. Your rival Riggs died? Your rival Zash, you're actually happy that Zash and Riggs are gone. Oh, you're cruel. Hang on one sec. Yeah, Chibi's going to be a little bummed out when she eventually is not dead anymore. Now I need a new royal. I need to know everything. And somebody's got the flu. Good timing, Yar. Great, good time. Oh, hang on. Who's on doctorizing right now? Because I got, like, no... Actually, Lon, you're on #1 doctor. Lon, here's the gig. Lon, the entire hope of the colony primarily rests with you right now. Everyone else can do things. Yegor can do things, Grumpy can do things, Yar can do things. Lon, we're all basically pitting our hopes and dreams on you. Yar, I know you're not a doctor, but now you're a doctor. Okay? I need all hands on deck. Alright? RimWorld has dealt a fantastic blow. That was wonderfully done. Perfectly executed. Honestly, perfectly executed. I admire RimWorld for this. I admire RimWorld for what it just did to me. It took out the strongest members of my colony in one fell swoop. I should have called for aid. That would have been a way easier way of dealing with that. Oh, Buell is apparently dead. Can I see him? How would I get to Buell? How do I... Okay, hang on. Everyone just stop. Everyone just stop. Okay. So, I don't know how you expect me to bury those people because they don't exist. And apparently Gallagher is now the royal, but we have no idea who Gallagher is or where they are. Talk to me. Okay, so Gallagher is the new royal. Neat. And Gallagher's ready to become a knight. How would I get to you? We did this, we've seen this before. Assign a throne to Gallagher, and Gallagher needs to be in my home colony. Could I find out where he is? Because I'd really love to chit-chat with Gallagher. Les, welcome. Yeah, the cages will be for my colonists now. I would like to view Gallagher the Ranger. Where is Gallagher the Ranger? Is he any good? He has skills. Where are you? So you are... Wait, you're saying you're a member of our colony? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because I'm not seeing that. Oh, you're not bad either. You're ascetic. I love that. I don't so much love the nudist. I mean, you don't... Yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and say you don't want to be a nudist around a cannibal cult. Because we've had nudists come by, and all we said is, yummy. And I don't think you actually want to be an active nudist within the colony. That's the fastest Dave has lost half a colony. You're right. I have lost half a colony, but I did it more slowly the last time. You're not wrong about that. Okay, we're going to have to back burner Gallagher because I don't know where Gallagher is or who he is. Just for fun and giggles, can I assign this throne? No, I can't assign this throne to anyone at all. Well, Gallagher for the win, then. Gallagher just won everything. Maybe he's wandered onto the map. I doubt it. No. No, those are clearly pigs. Not a royal pig, just a regular pig. Okay, well, we've seen this before. We saw this the last time. Just a random person inherited the title. Also, Yegor, what are you up to now? You're cooking. That's wicked cool. Could you actually move this wood? Because it's blocking the door. It's blocking the door. So, somebody's got a title. Okay, got that bit. Medical treatment, understanding that. Yar, are you the one who has the flu? Okay, could you actually go to bed? And also, by the way, Yar, you are in fact a doctor now. I know this is a complete surprise to you. And Yegor, after you've moved that wood, yes, I know people are going to have breakdowns. I am going to be one of them. Could you go and deal with Toblerone, please? I think Toblerone was having a bit of a bad day. Yeah, 10 to Toblerone, please. Wait, operate on him? What did I say I was going to do to you? Are we just sucking blood out of you? I mean, I know you don't have a right leg, but... oh, extract hemogen. Yeah, we won't sweat that too much. That'll be fine. Okay, so... Yar, could you... Yar, come here. Tend to yourself. You're going to have to deal with your own... Where are you going? Oh, you're getting the good medicine. Yeah, good move. Good move. You should get the good medicine. Yep, that's good stuff right there. Everybody loves that. It's got a nice little blue cross on it. You know that's going to be good. Yegor's dealing with Toblerone, which is neat. Yar, I know you're having a wicked bad day. I get that, kid. Could you also haul this medicine, please? While you're going in. I mean, you're going in anyway. Let's see how the B squad is going to manage the situation. Well, I mean, Buzzkill, it's me. So you know somehow I will make this work because I'm a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. Yar's getting wicked high, which is understandable given the circumstances here. Very, very understandable. I completely get where you're coming from on that, Yar. I've lost virtually everyone. The only plus side to this is Toblerone and Marcus are warming up to us very, very quickly. So, like, where's Marcus at? 3.9. Okay, and Yegor's dealing with Toblerone here, so we should have at least temporarily dealt with your flu. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. Wow, okay, I'm going to switch Toblerone over to the good medicine. For one thing, we have more of it, so we may as well be using that. Hang on, coffee in my face. Well, this is certainly an unexpected twist. And after I dealt with the mech cluster so geniusosity-like. I just geniusosity that right up. Do we have rituals to attract new members? Not yet. And by attract, Martin, you're saying attract, which is a very positive spin to put on it. What you're actually saying is psychically abduct. We're just kidnapping someone from another side of the planet. And I get that. I understand you're trying to put a good spin on it. But can we psychically abduct somebody? No, we cannot. Well, we have anomaly mostly turned off in sense of the events, but we don't have anomaly turned off in terms of the research. So the point is still valid. Martin's point of, well, again, he's putting a positive spin on it by saying attract new members. What we actually could do is psychically abduct them from another side of the planet. We could eventually do. In fact, we're not even that far away from finishing off entity containment. Then we can get into void provocation, and then boom, skip abduction right there. It's not even a long haul. I've got the insane psycho demonic disco ball. It's not going to take that long, provided this thing doesn't blow up and, kill us in some way or play a lot of disco at us. So barring all of that, we could absolutely make that happen. And I look forward to that. I'm going to have to kind of bump up my anomaly a little bit more. Wait, Zash is still alive. Hang on. I'm very confused. Still a genius. I want to make that clear. Still a genius, but a slightly confused genius. So Zash is alive out there somewhere, but the site is gone, which is totally understandable. I would do that too if I abducted 4 people and then murdered at least 2 of them, I think. I'd be like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of there. Okay. Is there an ideology that rituals that attract new members? There might be. I'm not sure. I haven't really poked my way through as much of ideology as I might want to. Okay, also we're going to have to kill some people too at some point, but I can't send a team out right now. So Zash is out there somewhere. Huh. How would I maybe go about finding him? You know what? Let it ride for right now. Zash got into this by himself. Zash is probably saying it's my fault, but honestly, it's probably Zash's fault. Captured aren't necessarily dead. They could come back in a raid. That's a thought. And then I could capture them and Mike Tyson them into loving us. You know what? We're just going to play RimWorld. That's all there is to it. We've been dealt a very strong blow. But what do we know? We know 2 things. 1, we bought a monkey. 2, I'm a genius. In fact, I have rocketed past genius. We're really in uncharted territory here. This is, it's like that movie where, it's Star Trek, and then they, go and find the edge of the galaxy. The silly one. Okay, so it's like that. We're in uncharted territory here. We are really exploring the unknown realm of geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. So, I'm excited, frankly. I was temporarily put off by the fact that I just lost half of my colony. The good ones, too. The good ones around here. But now, I'm excited. Yar, why are you being terrible about life? Go tend to yourself, please. Why are you just... Oh, yeah, you're wandering around because you're high. And you've lost... I should probably give you a couple of legs. And an arm. And another arm. I should give you a lot of stuff. Because you've lost so many little bits of yourself. Little tiny bits of yourself. So we'll probably give you some things. Are you gonna go deal with your stuff? No, you're still high. You're still wicked high. You are so stoned right now. Could you? You're still you're having more. Okay, great. You know what? That's a perfectly acceptable time for you to be doing doctorizing stuff. Hey, Yegor, I hate to wake you up, but I'm gonna. Could you tend to Yar, please? She's ridiculously high and has the flu. So if you could kind of just cope with her, that'd be great. How's Toblerone doing these days? You have been tended to recently. Toblerone, here's what I'm going to do, because we're having such an odd day here. It's a little bit of a weird day. I'm going to stop draining your blood. I know, you're wicked excited about that. I'm going to stop temporarily draining your blood until, well, for one thing, you have more of it, and two, this might make you feel a little bit better about things in general. I'm just saying, Toblerone. Wicked sorry about that. Now you've got the flu, and you're about 2 pints low right now. Yar, how's your flu doing? I really should keep an eye on this, because this could take out easily. Yeah, see, the flu is kind of winning right now. The flu is kind of winning. Hey, Yegor, if you did unnatural healing, heal significant injuries. Yar, how do you feel about tentacles? Because this might just kind of nip this in the bud. Interesting idea. Toblerone, how's your flu going? 28 to 29. Okay, you're actually doing slightly better than Yar. I think when Yegor gets up, we're going to have a bash at the unnatural healing down here. What? Oh, it's just a happy tree. I don't care. Nobody's happy around here. I think Yegor, you might do a little unnatural healing on Yar. She might get a tentacle, but also she might not have the flu. And that's really what I'm shooting for right now. I'm shooting for... Okay, here's the goal of today. I know we like to have goals around here. We're a goal-oriented community. That's what we are. The goal of today is to not lose any more colonists. That's the goal. So I've lost half of them. Technically slightly less than half if we count the fact that Chibi is still a member of the colony. She might be dead, but she's still a member of the colony. So I've lost basically 50% of my colony. I would like to not lose any more. That's today's goal. Again, we are a goal-oriented community here. We set goals and we reach goals. My goal is genius. I've already surpassed it. But today's goal is let's not lose anybody else. Okay? Let's try and keep the 4.5 members of the colony that we have oriented here. Let's just try and keep them. Yes, I'm very goal-oriented. Look at how goal-oriented I am. I should also pull some of this stuff in here. Yar, how are you doing? How's the old flu? I'm deliberately keeping an eye on this flu because I'm very concerned about this. Yeah, see, the flu is winning. The flu is winning here. Pretty handily too. Hey, Yegor, I know you're cooking. That's super, and great job to Yegor. Thumbs up to Yegor, big old gold star to Yegor. When you're done with that, we're gonna maybe cure the flu, maybe throw in a tentacle or two. Options are open. No, don't do any more of that. This could go horribly wrong. Let's go ahead and do this on Yar. We're gonna unnaturally heal Yar, hopefully. Anyway, and like really. Oh, hang on. Yar's up. Yar, stop. I need to see if you have tentacles. I also need to see if you have the flu. Okay, the flu is gone. And no tentacles. Not a single tentacle. Yegor, we've done unnatural healing before, and we get tentacles left and right. You are not actually very good at this. I don't think you actually know how to do this. I think this is a bluff. This is a scam. I think Yegor is a con man. Came into the colonies like, yeah, I can totally give people tentacles. And everyone's like, oh, wow, cool. Can't wait to give that a shot. And then he actually can't do it. I think Yegor lied to us. But we have cured Yar's flu, so at least there's that. Now we just got to focus on Toblerone up here. Can we make Yar a cyborg? Crimson, we're going to make everybody a cyborg. It is actually technically our religion. We're going to make everybody a cyborg, whether they want to be or not. We're not going to do it very quickly because we've lost half of our colony. And that's going to slow down the old research around here. Holy moly, it's going to take a long time to get any research done. Speaking of which, who is basically like my... Actually, Yar was pretty much hip on the dark study thing. And you don't really have anything else to be crafting right now, so hopefully you'll get back into that. This is fine. I think he's just a regular healer, Portia. I think he's just a boring old regular healer who can heal people. How boring is that? Toblerone, I'm keeping a very close eye on your flu. How's it going? 39 to 35. And when can we tend that again? Ooh, quite a while. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to get the last of my coffee inside of my face here. Also, small matter, team. Very tiny thing. Could we maybe pick up our books when we're done with them? Could we put the books away in the bookshelf when we're done with them? I'm just saying that would be nice. It'd be kind of fun if we put those things away. I always have goals, Em, and they're always good because they're always genius. Really, they're always genius goals. And you're saying that and you're laughing. You're like, nothing that Dave said is true. But then you look back later, maybe years later, and my God, he was right. How is he right? Why is he always right? I know it frustrates my viewers when I show the levels of geniusosity that I perform here. #geniusosity. I think we're all disappointed in the lack of tentacles. I think we're all very, very disappointed in how few tentacles we have. And the number is, in fact, 0. We have 0 people with tentacles. There's not a single tentacle going on here. Where is Zash? How can I reach Zash? I'd like to send a revenge party / shopping trip / grocery store trip to go and deal with that. And Lon, you're all terrible at talking to people, but okay, you know what? Social of 5. You're getting better. You're actually... Lon, again, the entire colony is leaning on you right now. 4.3. Okay, so you're knocking off half a point. You're not... Oh, what? Oh, Psychic Soothe. Yeah, I'll take that one. Thank you. I will take that. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, let me see. I got a review here. Wow, Marcus is down to 2.1. I need the Royals to come back and offer me another Freeholder quest. And then or, for some weird reason, this Gallagher guy turns up, and I can club him unconscious and make him love us, as I've done, throughout my entire life, and I don't apologize for that. So I need one of those things to happen. I need Toblerone and Marcus to kind of get with the team here. Marcus, remind me what you're good at. Actually, you're not bad at all. You are definitely going to be my most social. Oh, maybe I could make Marcus the new royal. I could have a royal vampire. That'd be fun. That'd be kind of cool. You're actually broadly good at things. And then, of course, you can make other vampires, too. Toblerone, you have some skills. I might chain you to the research table for a while. We'll see. But yeah, these are 2 viable candidates here. I do... Zash ain't anywhere nearby because we've taken his bed away. Sorry about that, Zash. Anyone want a really good bedroom? Because boy, do I have one of those right now. It's just like a rock star bedroom. And I'm still going to need to go do some murders. I'm going to have some murders. Because, we eat people. We can't get away from the fact that we are, in fact, hardcore cannibals. I say who can shoot. None of you people can shoot. Lon, Yar... And then who would I leave? I'd have to leave somebody here. Probably Yegor. And then... Actually, don't do that until the prisoners are up and running. We're just going to have to be sad that we don't have cannibal food right now. We're just going to have to kind of get over that. We're going to have to all learn to cope with that. Colonists lost is going to go away in a few days. Colonists died. That's going to take a little bit longer. Okay. What do you mean high life missing? I have drugs. You can go get drugs. I'm so surprised how happy Lon is that Zash and Riggs died. I did kind of favor Zash and Riggs. That might be on me. Lon's like, you don't pay me any attention. I hate Zash and I hate Riggs because you favor Zash and Riggs. I could see how that would go. You made Riggs the royal. You made Zash the like religious guy, the priest. And all you did to me was slap a circuit in my head so I could talk to robots. I get you, Lon. I get you. But hey, you are numero uno now, Lon. The entire colony is leaning on Lon right now. Oh, God, we're all going to die. Well, 4 of us have already. Technically, maybe 3. We're not 100% sure on Zash. Zash might be somewhere. We might have the opportunity to deal with that at some point. All right, so, Lon, you were sad about not having drugs, right? Just go have some drugs, okay? I can't deal with you, Lon. Just go have some drugs, and then you'll be high. Okay, does that make you feel better? Boom, there you go, kid. Oh, the lifter's done. Lon, now that you're completely high, go deal with, like, really complex machinery. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. If it's worth it. Is it worth it? And wow, what a great question. I'm actually very pleased you have to ask that. I have put together an ideology that is stupid. Okay? I put together very challenging things. They're drug addicts. They're cannibals. The bionics thing I would do anyway, because I always do that. But no, this is a dumb way to play RimWorld. Is it worth it? No, but it's wicked fun. It's wicked fun. So I'm having a great time with this, even though I just lost half of my colony. That part was not as good. I didn't love that part as much. I'm not going to lie about that. Did it report 3 deaths or 2? I don't know. A lot of things happen, Portia. I can't be expected to read everything. When have I read anything? I don't read things, Portia. So things happened. That's all I'm going to say. Boy, this is going to be... I hope nobody needs a recap later. This one's going to take a while. Actually, not really. We bought a monkey. We have a demonic disco ball. Half the colony are not here anymore. Don't ask. Don't ask. Yeah, I know it slows them down, but they're... Lon, like, are you happy now? Like, are you happy that you're high? You're not happy. Yeah, there you go. See, you're happier now. They might be slow, but they're happy. Kind of like me, Portia. It kind of represents me very well. They're slow, but they're happy. They're pretty chill about that. I should probably promote a new, like, religious person. Hey, Lon. Actually, no. These 2 guys are really good at talking. So I'm going to let one of them be the religious nut job around here. What are we going to do for Escandalo now that Riggs and... I know. Well, you know what, Buzzkill? It's RimWorld. Some sort of scandal will erupt at some point. We just have to wait. That's all. All we got to do is hang out and wait, and that will resolve itself, I assure you. Did we get all of our parts inside? Is there anything outside that's going to deteriorate? I mean, the lifter will get it eventually, which is good. I'm glad I've got a lifter on board. I might get another one of those cooking along. So right now I've got, yeah, you be in the home area. And why did you all go off auto repair? That was weird. Okay, so we've got a cleaning bot, a constructo bot, and a move things around bot. Great, good. That is all fine. That's all sensible things to be having. Hang on, I might have a little bit more coffee. Oh god, that was terrible. That was really lukewarm. I hated that. I hated everything that just happened to me there. Right. How... This is going to slow everything down right now. You could have made cannibalism accepted, then it would be such a burden. Yeah, but I deliberately burdened myself with this. So, Crimson, I've played a lot of RimWorld. In fact, I'm coming up on an anniversary. I'm coming up on 2,000 hours of RimWorld. Oh god, that's terrible. I should not have announced that. That's just, in many ways, sad. But I'm coming up on 2,000 hours of RimWorld. So, although I in my own life, like when I play games by myself, which is for like 10 minutes at the end of the night. No, seriously, it's for like 10 minutes at the end of the night. Maybe 30 minutes if I'm lucky. Then I kind of just go normal mode, right? But I've played so much RimWorld for you guys that I wanted to just mix it up. Not necessarily, as Portia's saying, for difficulty, but just for, how does this work? Let's have fun with this. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit and just play around with things that I don't normally play around with, like hardcore cannibalism and actually making it your religion. And also the drugs and the ripping your limbs off thing. We're also wicked into that. But I should think about... See, now I'm kind of obsessed with Marcus being the new royal. So Marcus, like, wicked get out of prison, because if that quest pops up, I want that to go to you. On Toblerone, you might be the new priest around here. You might be my new religious leader. What are you, by the way? Are you just a baseliner? Yeah, you're a baseliner. Okay. I'm also thinking, geez, we might want some kids around here. How many genetic experimentation things do I know how to do? So I know drug production. I know that part's easy. I got fertility procedures. Okay. I have xenogenetics, and that will give me... No, that's not what I want. Do I want fertility procedures? No, I don't want that. What is the thing? It's not mech tech. It's not gene processor. Hang on. Do I already know how to do it? Gene bank. No, I need the tubes. Does anyone remember which research gives me the tubes Like, hang on, it's some growth vat. That's what I'm thinking of, growth vat. Okay, so I might need to artificially create some settlers. What's my gender makeup? Yeah, I know, political marriage. Well, at this point, Portia, I've got to get royal. We've got to start all over again, much like we did in the last one, where we lost Ironhead and had to start all over. It is a royalty run, you're absolutely right, and I want to pursue that kind of endgame. I can't do squat until they pop up the quest that says, hey, would you like to be a member of the royal family? And I'm like, yes, here's a vampire for you. Apparently there's an eclipse. I don't really care about that. What was I doing before all of that? Oh, artificially creating settlers. Right. So what is my gender makeup these days? Because I don't know what these people's genders are. So, Lon, you're female, you're male, and you're male. Great! Nice, sensible pair there. Are all of you baseliners? No, you're a genie, and you're a baseliner. Grumpy, this is going to come as a shock to you. How would you feel about a small donation? And Lon, a small donation, really. You can do a political marriage without any colonists, even ones without a title. Yeah, but okay, so let me take that a step further. I need to be allied with them. I believe you yourself said I need to be allied with them to kind of set that up, and I don't think we're anywhere near that at this point. So, yeah, we're neutral. We're neutral. And our natural goodwill does go down. So we're going to have to really get some quests. Long story short, Portia, I've got other things to set up here, and one of them is, Lon, Grumpy, how would you guys feel about a bit of a genetic donation? Would you guys be into that? Buzzkill, we're gonna do something to Grumpy. He's not gonna dislike it, I assure you. He's gonna be fine with it. Lon might be a little upset. So I'm thinking, Lon. Right now you're dealing with Toblerone. Okay, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Well, you know, before we do that, let's just confirm Portia's theory here that I can't actually do that. So can I let's just call the Broken Imperium and say, hello, can we get married to somebody, please? And they're like, no, no, you cannot. We don't even know who you are. Why would you do that? I should do that. Does anyone have Buckingham Palace's number? I'm just going to call and go, hey, can I, yeah, I can't do anything. I have to be an ally to do anything at all. So, no, just hang up the phone. Does anyone have the number for Buckingham Palace? Because I'm going to just call up and go, hey, can I get married to somebody? And they're going to be like, sure, American person, why not? We've got a few princesses kicking around here. Mrs. Dave might be slightly upset by that. But then she'd get to live in Buckingham Palace. So, that's pretty cool. Now, let's get back to my plan A, which is artificially creating colonists. So the first thing I need to know is growth vats, because we're not going to have a baby around here. That's just ridiculous. I suppose we could. Okay, this is all going to start with a shelf, because I'm going to put some odd things on it, and I'd like to know where they are at all times. So one just regular old shelf, please. Just a regular, normal shelf. Hang on, why are we putting these here? No, people. Clear all of that. You know what? This can be my shelf. So here, okay, it's in items somewhere. It's not body parts. I think it's in MISC. Yeah, there we go. We can put embryos there. And actually, we could put gene packs there. No, don't put gene packs there. We could put ovums there. Yep, that's, these are things that are going to live on this shelf. And just for giggles, put skulls there. So I'd make that wicked high priority, because I want to know where these things are. Do we have anybody working on converting people? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, that part's under control, Crimson. So when half of the colony didn't come home, because they went to live on a nice farm somewhere in the country, when half of the colony didn't come home, we reworked some of the work priorities here. So Lon is on number 1 wardening. Lon's not super great at it, but she's better than everyone else. So they are being worked on, and Yegor's as a backup here. In fact, Yar, why don't I just put you as a 3, just in case the other 2 are tied up. Make sure, more importantly, these people get fed. That's a little bit more what I'm concerned about. It's an interesting shelf, Buzzkill. It's not probably a shelf you have in your own home. Now, that's part A of my 2-step plan for artificially creating colonists. Part B, dash hyphen C, is I need to... We're just going to switch over. Actually, I could just go with having a... I don't know if I want a baby around here. Do people like babies? Is that a thing people are into? Whoa, what medical emergency? Oh, Toblerone. Sorry, I kind of stopped checking on you. That's on me, not gonna lie. Extreme flu. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. This is fine. It's 97.5 on immunity. It's only 84 on the flu. Can we treat this? Can 10 now. Okay, Yegor, can you just pop in and give him some medicine, please? So 10, and that should totally deal with that flu. This is fine. You have 3 shelves like that. Well, you have interesting weekends. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so okay, Lon lives over here. Lon, I'm going to move you over here because it's a slightly bigger bedroom. And if you're going to have a baby, well, then, here you are. So you're going to move over there. Great. Lon, this is going to come as a shock to you. But we're going to, I'm just going to grab something out of you quickly. Go ahead and grab that, if we could. Yeah, so that's the thing that we're going to do. And then, Grumpy, I'm going to ask for a small donation from you. You will not be sad, I assure you. It'll be a fine way to spend a few seconds. This is not my ideal, but I need more people. I was resisting the genetically created people thing, but this has just come to a point where I need human bodies in here, even babies. That's why I want the growth vats, so I can sort of artificially age them up quickly and at least turn them into Roombas. At least get them cleaning up around here. So we'll kind of see how this goes. Lon, you've got an appointment in the hospital wing there. Yeah, okay, oh, no. Do your wardening. No, that's okay. Do your wardening. Toblerone, I assume your flu is fine now. Yep, it is. Marcus has gone berserk, and Lon's going to immediately shoot it. Lon, please don't kill Marcus. I have spent so long on that guy. Please do not kill the vampire. Just put him into, death... Grumpy, could you also kind of get in on this action, please? No, don't strip him. Did we knock him out? No. Grumpy. You can't get in. Can you get in here? Grumpy? Can you get kind of push your way past Yegor here? And then could you... Why are you saying strip Toblerone? Okay. This has gotten complicated. So, draft everyone. Can somebody just put the vampire down, please? Now. Today. Oh my god, you people are useless. Toblerone, just hit the guy. All right, you're in. Go ahead and get in on that. Yeah, there you go, Lon. Go for it, Lon. Where's the only uninjured colonist? Can you come over here and start rescuing people? Just get people rescued, thank you. Actually, you know what? Oh, there we go. He's down. Okay. Right, Lon, capture Marcus. I'm trying to knock him out, Spike Hole Girl. He was remarkably resistant to that. Remarkably resistant. So, Lon, now if you could rescue Yegor, and then also could we get the guns out of the door, please? It's wedging the door open there. This has been a very eventful day. Lots of things have happened here. Okay, Yar, you're off duty there. Could you go and... Actually, could you just go get the gun? Okay, so just go haul that. And then I'll deal with some other stuff here. How banged up are people? Please say not a lot. Oh, yeah, you're fine, Grumpy. You're totally fine. No, Portia, that's not a rat. That's our monkey. Try to keep up. So, you're fine, Grumpy. We bought a monkey. All right, we bought a monkey. This RimWorld is going... Yeah, unfortunately for RimWorld Buzzkill, I am, in fact, a genius. So, that's not going to work out well. How did you fare? Okay, you were wicked banged up, but you are broadly fine. Can you doctorize yourself, Lon? Actually, yeah, you're a great doctor. I forgot about that. That's why I hired you. Can you do... Yeah, self-tend yourself. Just do anything you want. You're doing Marcus right now. That's cool. Okay, this is all broadly going to work out. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that rifle in the prison. I'm sure that won't cause a problem. I'm sure Marcus or Toblerone won't worry about that at all. Why is the monkey so small? I don't know. He's a small monkey. Don't body shame him, Portia. Okay? Don't body shame him. All right? That's very insensitive of you. The monkey has feelings, you know. Yes, he's a smaller monkey, but he's very sensitive about it. It's like, I know, I am a small monkey. I wish I were a bigger monkey. I wish I were an orangutan, like my Uncle Bob. My Uncle Bob isn't actually an orangutan, because that's not how the primate class works. But you just don't, just leave him alone. All right? Just don't mention his size. Or lack thereof. That's just not very nice. I just got to kind of check out people here. Lon, have you... Oh, yes, people are going to have a breakdown. Lon, could you, like, tend to yourself? Where are you these days? Are you tending to... Oh, you're tending to Marcus. Okay, that's probably a decent idea. That's fine. Marcus, did we basically almost kill you? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. I mean, you are technically deathless, but you'll go into that, like, I'm going to sleep for a wicked long time thing. Gemily, welcome. Gemily, you've missed a lot. You've missed a lot of things today. I think your big takeaway is we still have a monkey. Now, Portia's leading with the negative. I like to lead with the positive. That's the kind of person I am. And the positive is the goat is dead. That's the positive. I think the goat just got struck by lightning. Oh, wow. Gemily, give me a sec if you could. And I'll get you caught up. Again, your big positive takeaway here is we still have a monkey. Okay, we still have a monkey. We have one less goat and 4 less colonists than perhaps you may be used to. The goat has been struck by lightning, and that's going to be 1 less goat. So if you're keeping track, we had 5 goats, and now we have 4. Now, if you're keeping track again, we used to have 8.5 colonists, 8 full colonists, and 1 dead colonist. Now we have 4.5 colonists. Other things have happened. I won't trouble you with the details. I'd like you to really focus generally on the positive. Focus on the positive, which is we still have a monkey. Okay? Nothing has happened to the monkey. You know why? Because the monkey is safe in the DD zone. Okay? DD zone cures everything. I should just put everybody in the DD zone. Because nothing has ever happened to DD. Nothing. Chibi's been eaten by a bear. 4 of my colonists are missing, presumed dead. A goat just got struck by lightning. But nothing has ever happened to the lizard. The lizard is fine. Okay. We've got a dead goat. Fine. You know what? I'll cope. I didn't actually really want the goats in the first place, if we're honest about things. Probably we should put out the fire, though. Because then other goats will go. Okay, see, the pen is burning, guys. Yar, could you really focus on the fires, please? And Lon, you're still tending to Marcus. Grumpy and Yegor are out cold, and Chibi's dead. Temporarily, but dead nonetheless. Yeah, Yar, if you could, like, wicked work on that. Because we have, like, we're getting... Okay, the goats are out. Goats are gone. Goats are like, yeah, we're out of here. Lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. We ain't taking that risk. Yar's high. Yar's decided to just go off on a binge again. Okay, well, bye! We don't have any goats or donkeys anymore. We don't have any goats or donkeys anymore. Bye! Thank you for your visit. I don't have anyone who can deal with that. My best person to deal with that is dead. And only has 1 leg. Not really moving very fast. Okay, well, RimWorld. RimWorld. Okay. Why can I not put that there? Oh, the blueprint's already there. Cool. Somebody will get to that at some point. The goats will probably end up going through the trap corridor and dying. So that is food. Oh, sure, now it's raining. Of course it's raining now. The Constructobot's putting the fence back up quickly, though. That's good job, Constructobot, there. Constructobot may be the most valuable member of the colony right now. Is there anyone left who works with animals at all? Yar, I know you're wicked high right now, but when you're not, when you kind of come down, could you go rope a goat, please? Because we're lacking goats. The goats are all over the place. Okay. Everything's going great. This is fine. And it is, too. That's the scary part. You guys know I'm right. You guys know I'm going to fix this. That's the part that terrifies you. Like, oh, God, he's actually going to pull it off. We're going to slam our head against the wall week after week, and he's somehow going to pull all of this together. Yeah, you're not wrong, Crimson. It's like RimWorld saved up for a while. We did have a pretty good weekend last weekend, so I could see that. I could see why. Oh, Toblerone's gone berserk now. That's not very good. Okay, hang on. Everyone who's in the hospital, sorry, but you need to get up and... Get up. Oh, I've only got Yar. I'm sorry, I've only got Lon. So Yar's high, Grumpy and Jaeger are down. Let's just go and... yeah, if you could deal. Thank you. Melee attack Toblerone. It shouldn't take much. He was just knocked out. So, you know what? Back off and then shoot him. Just, are you going to shoot him? Okay, there you go. So, just... Toblerone, you're terrible at doors. I literally opened the door for you. I opened the door for you so you could get out and then I could shoot you in the face. And what did you do? You let the door close on your face. How banged up are you? Like, are you going to go down fairly quickly? No immediate danger right now. And Lon, no immediate danger right now. Okay. Yar, are you going to come down at any point? Like, how? Like, you're super high, aren't you? Yeah, you're wicked high. You'll be slightly happier when you're not. Okay, I'm just going to have Lon hang out here. Who's starving? Oh, everybody. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I see where you're going with that. That's totally understandable. Toblerone, just bust down the door. I'm waiting on you, kid. And then I'm going to shoot you in your Toblerone face. Hopefully not killing you. Hopefully not killing you. Now, my goal is to not kill you. So you're moving wicked slow, which is good because Lon can't shoot for Toffee. Lon is just terrible. Okay, there we go. So, Lon, kind of got to start this all over again. Rescue Toblerone. Oh, boy. This is fine. The terrible part is I will make all of this come together somehow. Do I know how yet? No. What I would love is Yar wasn't completely high on drugs right now. I do understand it's our religion. Wait a minute. What fire are we beating out? Oh, no, Lon. That's not a problem for us. That's somebody else's problem. If you could actually focus on tending to Toblerone, because actually Toblerone's on the good medicine too, so that'll work out well. Because he's probably going to die, and I really can't afford that. No immediate danger, though. All right, no immediate... He's bleeding a lot. No immediate danger, though. Okay, so what's my best next move? I need everyone to get better, and I need Yar not to be insanely high right now. Yar, I get it. Our religion is drugs. And cannibalism, and ripping our limbs off and replacing them with toasters, possibly a blender. I also need people to be... Oh, Yar... Right. First things first. You are feeding a meal to Toblerone. That's great. But your own colonists are, in fact, starving at this point. So you're going to need to do, like, quadruple duty here on everything. Boy, that Constructobot threw that door back up wicked quick, though. Good job. Well done on that. And then you're tending to Lon, which is you. Cool. Okay, all of these things are working out real well. Yar is no longer high, and then very sad. So what exactly is your big problem these days? Colonists died. Yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. You want a neural supercharge. Hey, who doesn't? You want human meat. Yeah, me too. Zash is lost. Colonists left unburied. Colonists lost. Yeah, I need... Wow, that's going to take forever. 14 days? All right, some of these things will begin to expire. Yeah, you'll go to bed probably pretty soon, and that'll cheer you up a little bit. Yar, which bedroom is yours? Where is your bedroom? Okay, I'm going to change your... I won't do it now, but I'm going to change your bedroom closer to the psychic emanator, just to kind of cheer you up while you're sleeping. Oh, bye, Em! Thank you. Cut him off from the drugs. Possibly. I could cut her off from the drugs. It's just, we love drugs. Actually, I'm pretty convinced that the drugs are the only thing keeping her happy right now. And then, Lon, we've got to get back to our plan of grabbing a small donation from you and Grumpy. I know that might not be your first thought right now, Grumpy, but again, it's not going to be any great burden to you. It's like a few seconds of your life. It's not that big a deal. Lon is finally getting something to eat. Great. Okay. Where are Yegor and Grumpy at in terms of health? Oh, wow. That's going to take a while. So, right now, Yar's the only person up. The Great Blueprint, you say? Okay. Sure. Why not? Hang on, though. Misaki. Misaki, you say? Okay. Talk to me. Misaki, if indeed that is your name. Animals good, social good. Not a lot going on. You are an optimist. You don't do dumb labor. And you will not be into our religion. So, at bare minimum, you will like most of the food. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What are my options? A couple of books. Those are great. Or some Glitter World medicine. Nice. It's got to be Misaki, right? It's got to be Misaki. This is just like the culmination of today. So we've misplaced some colonists and a goat. And now we're being offered to get a new person here. Okay, yeah, we're doing this. Because if nothing else, the Constructo bot can handle this. This is easy. So get the pod down here. Boom, there's our thing. And let's install that. It's a fairly small one, all things considered. We could install that, say, right here. All right, nicely inside the base. And then I didn't even see what we're going to need. There was like 160 pieces of something, which we should comfortably have in sandstone. Okay, interesting. There's ambrosia. That's cool. It's literally inside our field. Okay, fine, great, good. Didn't even need to do anything for that. That was wicked easy. What are you doing, RimWorld? What are you doing? Do you have anyone to build right now? Yes, we did. Yeah, again, when we've misplaced 4 of our colonists, I did readjust everyone's work priorities. So everyone's on construction now. And the Constructo bot is helping out quite a bit. That's doing... Oh, the goats are being roped back in. Yar, the only working member of the colonists right now, has decided to spend her time on goats. Super. And I still need... Yar, did I put you on wardening at all in any way, shape, or form? No, but now you are. Just make sure these people are getting fed more than anything. I mean, they're not going to go anywhere for a while, what with them being beaten up and all. Okay, this is all kind of working out here. Oh, hang on, the thing's gone down. All right, must be carried to a recharger. Yar, I know you're very, very busy right now. You can't carry it, no available recharger. Oh, okay, so the charger thing is gone. Also, I was going to flip your bed. So, Yar, this is going to be your bed now, because it'll just... You'll be in range of the psychic emanator thing. 160 metal, or 160 brick, or whatever. I hate to do it out of steel. Steel is far more valuable than bricks. I can make bricks. I can totally make bricks. Yeah, 3 of the 4 are down right now. I mean, if you're going to get strictly technical, 4 of the 5 are down, Crimson. Because 3 of them are in the hospital and 1 of them is in the freezer. So 4 of my 5 colonists are down. Again, 3 are in the hospital, 1 is in the freezer. Missing a leg, I might add. I'm waiting for the hauling bot to go move this thing over here. Why is there a pig in here? What? How did you get in? Do we have traps missing? I don't immediately see any. No, we're looking pretty good on the old traps there. That'll be fine, thank you. Lon's desperately trying to keep all of this together here. And, of course, nobody's doing research at the moment, so I'm not getting my baby tubes anytime soon. I'm going to have, like, a real baby around here. That can't be right. Nobody wants that sort of thing. And I could use another charger. Actually, I could use another charger. Why not just slap one of those up anywhere? So give me a copy of this, please. So copy, sure, over here. Like that. Okay. That'll give me somewhere to put those things. Okay. Now what? Yar's in bed again. Are you feeling a little better now that you're in range of the psychic emanator? You're happy about your beret, and you're happy about the fact you were high, and you love your human leather pants. Yeah, and the catharsis is helping a lot, too. I want you to have human meat, too, man. I want you to have human meat more than you want you to have human meat. That Zash thing, that's going to be a long time to get rid of that. I would love to get Chibi resurrected just to deal with the colonists left unburied thing. I'm not taking a chance on putting her in a sarcophagus, even if it's in the freezer. Because we see what happened with that. We see what happened with Ironhead. Exactly, Chibi's on a break. Chibi's just enjoying one stage of life. It happens to be death. But just one stage of life is what we're doing here with Chibi. And then there'll be different stages of death. Marcus, I would love it if you jumped on board soon. That'd be wicked cool of you. Wow, 0.1. There we go, 0.0. Okay. Toblerone, 3.7. You're going to be along soon. And then we'll have that Mitsaki person. In fact, could somebody just do that? Could somebody just put this here? Because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget that this is here. And then it's going to be like, the quest is about to expire. I'm like, oh no, I never really did my thing. So I at least want to get this started so the Constructo bot can get working on that. Any time now, Yar. Thank you. Yeah, bring that down here. And thank you. Okay, let's get some blueprints in there. So, yeah, sandstone. That'll work. Actually, I could do it out of wood. No, just do the sandstone. That's fine. I've got plenty of stuff for this. Plenty of stuff. Okay, so let's evaluate here. Half of our colony has been misplaced. I'm pretty confident that 3 of them are probably not coming back. Zash is a bit of a question mark at this point. Chibi is still dead. However, when we get this done, which is actually going to move fairly quickly with the Constructo bot, we'll get Mitsaki. We've also got Marcus, who's ready to jump on board at any moment. And Toblerone, you are pretty close at a 3.7 here. Pretty close at a 3.7. So, putting aside the Disney's Avengers, okay, Disney Avengers stuff, put aside all the movies. Back in the day, I was a huge Avengers comic book fan. It's how I started collecting comic books back in the day. I got issue number 207 and 208. Well, I got issue 207, but it was one part of a 2-part series. And so I had to get 208, obviously. Or a 2-part story, rather. And then I just kept going. And, the Avengers were my first love. And what I loved about the Avengers is the group always changed. And there would be, like, a big, like, issue of the old order changeth. And you'd like, oh my god, who's going to be in the Avengers now? Like, half the Avengers would leave, and then they get a bunch of new people in. This is what we're doing right now. So, the old order changeth. We've lost 4 people. 4 people have left. Unintentionally. 4 people have left. And I'm going to soon have 3 new people coming in and kind of have half a plan for somewhat artificially creating another one. This is great. You know what? Okay. Respect to RimWorld. RimWorld dealt a good one on this one. What a day. RimWorld just threw everything it could possibly throw at me today. But weirdly, we've got Misaki, Marcus, and Toblerone. Chibi will come back at some point, and then potentially, artificially, somewhat artificially and somewhat organically creating a new colonists. I'm actually excited for this. This is actually more fun now. I should have wiped out half of my colony ages ago. This is awesome. The old order changes. This is like the Avengers. Half of them are gone, and we're getting a whole bunch of new people, like, wicked quickly. This is great! I love this run. Guys, I'm going to check out there, and we will come back and do more of this tomorrow, because I'm very excited to see what happens. This is so cool now. We're just going to replace half the colony, basically, overnight. I love everything that's happening. Guys, we will check out there. I will let you get on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day than what you are doing right now. Lizzie, hello and goodbye. Sorry, Lizzie, I was just wrapping up. Lizzie, definitely tune in tomorrow. It's going to be super exciting around here. But I will let you go on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day. I will come back to more of this tomorrow. Thank you for allowing me to do this publicly. I should have been stopped years ago, but here we are. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more of RimWorld. The Old Order Changeth. I loved those issues. Those were the best issues. Guys, thank you so very much.